social media is on the cusp of evolving into something else. I don't know what it is yet.
AI.
Well, yeah.
Does that concern you?
It does in some ways and it doesn't in others. AI for enterprises like medicine, I think is going to be a wonderful thing.
I could not agree more.
No?
This being almost 68 years old, trust me.
Yeah.
I'm putting all the chips on that.
And I think a lot of doctors that I've spoken to seem to feel the same way, that it's like AI is a tool. It's not going to replace us. It's not going to replace innovation when it comes to medicine, but it's a wonderful tool we're not going to have to sit there and wait for whatever the hell computations need to get done to come up with a new medicine.
Right.
It's going to take 3 years. The AI can do it in 3 seconds. That's going to be, it's a very different development for an enterprise like that than it is for entertainment. Entertainment, we should be very scared.
Doctors that I have blown say the same thing. I'm older. I have to be nicer to doctors.
Well, I mean, listen.
I'm always being very nice to doctors.
Yeah, with that much medical care, you got to cash alone won't do it. Huh?
I'm telling you, doctors. I used to have one doctor in my, Rolodex or whatever we had back then. Now I got like 50.
Yeah. And it's good though. This is.
Well, you know why? Because you need various opinions.
Yes.
Because they don't agree with each other.
They don't agree with each other always. No.
You have to have multiple points of view. I have someone who I pay only to be a medical researcher.
Really?
Yes.
Just a
brilliant investment. I
kind of go online, do their own research.
Someone who's a brilliant researcher, because first of all, I know they make fun of what do they call Dr. Google? Well, if you're a brilliant researcher, Dr. Google probably knows more than your doctor.
Well, if you are a doctor yourself and you're going on Google, you can cull the bullshit from the facts.
I don't know if you need to be a doctor.
Really?
Yeah, I think you could.
Really?
I think lots of people.
There we diverge.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Some of the best medical advice I've gotten has not been from doctors, and doctors are very often wrong. And there's a vast history of showing how wrong they are, have been about everything.
But to be a doctor in the first place just requires a certain amount of you're going into it knowing that, and that's, by the way, that's why they consult with each other. That's why they call their colleagues. There's a lot of guesswork. But it's educated guesswork.
Yes.
If you're not a doctor, your guess is maybe not going to be as educated as someone who is.
But then why are doctors wrong about so much?
Well, they're right about a lot too.
But very often people who aren't doctors have been righter about things.
Like what would be an example of that?
I would think this country did not allow for natural immunity to be considered, and I know this is a subject dear to your heart.
Yes.
Like even if you had the disease, you still had to get a vaccine. That's powerful, stupid. They don't do that in Europe.
I think they do that here. There's mandatory vaccination in schools.
Right, but if you already had the disease, you have natural immunity. We didn't seem to believe in that.
That was
here.
debunked, though. I mean, that's
not debunked.
Don't you know people who've had COVID 4 or 5 times? I do. That's not natural immunity. There's no immunity there. You've had COVID 5 times.
Probably because you had too many vaccines. I didn't have COVID.
Did the vaccine gave you COVID?
Well, that's certainly nothing unscientific about the fact that the vaccine, which does weaken you in order to strengthen you.
So as do all vaccines.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But while you're in a weakened state, yes, that's why so many people like me got it, did not have it while the thing was raging and I was taking zero precaution. Hey, thanks for watching the clip. Hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our Club Random content that's posted daily.